Imagine a person in their mid-30s to early 40s, caught in the relentless rhythm of life, chasing career goals, fulfilling family obligations, and striving to meet the towering expectations of society. Their days blur into nights, filled with emails, errands, and endless to-do lists. They seem driven and successful on the outside, but internally, something feels amiss. They're exhausted, disconnected, and unsure why the life they've worked so hard to build feels so hollow. The signs are there: frequent headaches, restless nights, and a growing sense of emotional numbness. But they brush it off, calling it just stress, and continue to push through, ignoring the quiet signals their mind and body send as they inch closer to the brink. Then, amidst the chaos, something extraordinary begins to happen. In their most stressful moments, when they feel like they might collapse under the weight of it all, a strange calm washes over them. It's as if an unseen hand steadies their trembling spirit, or a gentle voice whispers reassurance into their mind. What is this mysterious presence? Is it divine intervention, their inner self finally breaking through, or something greater? Little do they know, these moments mark the beginning of a profound transformation, a journey toward rediscovering their true self, hidden beneath years of struggle and self-neglect. What unseen force pulls them back from the edge? How do they finally unravel the layers of expectation and reconnect with their authentic self? This story unfolds in the space where chaos meets clarity and struggle gives birth to self-realization. Picture the turning point in a person's life, the day everything comes crashing down. This individual, already teetering on the edge from years of suppressed emotions and relentless stress, faces a moment of undeniable crisis. It could be a panic attack that hits like a storm, an emotional breakdown that leaves them in tears, or a life-altering event, a career setback, a relationship falling apart, or a sudden health scare. This moment is their emotional heart attack, forcing them to confront what they've avoided for years. The weight of their struggles bears down with full force, leaving them drained, confused, and utterly shattered. They might sit in a darkened room, replaying their life's choices, feeling the despair of hitting rock bottom. The question echoes in their mind: how did it come to this? Amid this chaos, they sense something extraordinary, an unseen but comforting force. It could be a quiet voice within, whispering reassurance, or a profound moment of stillness that interrupts the overwhelming noise. Perhaps it feels like a warm presence surrounding them, holding them steady as their world crumbles. This is their lifeline, their unseen guidance. It steadies their heart and clears their mind, reminding them they're not truly alone. In this lowest moment, a glimmer of hope appears, an indication that even in the darkest hours, a guiding light exists. What will they do next? How will this unseen force lead them toward healing and rediscovery? This is the beginning of a transformative journey. In the depths of their emotional and spiritual crisis, the character finally reaches a place of surrender. Exhausted from resisting and fighting against the turmoil, they allow themselves to fully experience the pain, the uncertainty, and the weight of their struggles. In this moment, they let go of the need to control everything and surrender to the unknown, opening a door they never realized was there. This act of surrender becomes the catalyst for a profound spiritual clarity. A quiet understanding begins to bloom within them, an understanding of their true self and the root cause of their inner turmoil. They see, for the first time, how their pursuit of external validation or relentless striving for success has distanced them from their genuine desires and innate purpose. At this critical juncture, the character experiences an angelic vision, one that feels deeply personal and transformative. It could be a radiant light that fills the space around them, a warm and all-encompassing presence that assures them of their worth, or a direct and unmistakable divine message. This moment reveals a truth that transcends their immediate struggles. It isn't just about recovering from this crisis. It's about recognizing their higher calling, reconnecting with their inner self, and realigning their life with what truly matters. The clarity they gain feels like a gentle yet powerful awakening. The path forward begins to unfold before them, illuminated by this divine guidance. They understand that healing isn't simply returning to their old self, but stepping into a truer, more authentic version of who they are meant to be. What new steps will they take on this path of rediscovery? How will this clarity shape the life they're now ready to live? The journey has only just begun. As the storm begins to pass, the character feels an unmistakable shift within themselves. The crisis, though still recent, no longer feels insurmountable. They are not magically free from all their struggles, but a newfound peace and strength begin to settle in. The battle they once fought alone is now shared with an unseen yet deeply felt presence. Healing becomes a gradual process. Emotionally, they start to unpack years of neglected feelings and ignored signs. Mentally, they find clarity in places that once felt muddled and chaotic. Spiritually, they begin to trust the gentle guidance that has been present all along, leading them step by step toward a place of restoration. This journey isn't about finding immediate solutions, but embracing the truth that they don't have to have everything figured out at once. The greatest relief comes from knowing they are no longer alone. The divine presence, be it an angelic force, a whisper of intuition, or a sacred connection to something greater, continues to walk with them, bringing light to their darkest days. In the midst of their recovery, the character starts receiving clear and undeniable messages, subtle yet profound in their impact. These messages might emerge as an inner voice, a sudden insight, or even through external signs that resonate deeply with their newfound clarity. The guidance might sound like, "Slow down. Life is not a race. It's a journey. Let go of what no longer serves your soul. Be it toxic relationships, unrealistic expectations, or self-imposed pressures. Be vulnerable. Open your heart to healing and allow others to see the real you." These words resonate like sacred truths, compelling the character to take meaningful steps toward a more authentic life. They begin to reevaluate their priorities, shedding old patterns that kept them trapped. Perhaps they leave behind a draining career to pursue a passion that brings joy. Maybe they set firm boundaries in relationships that drain their energy, or they begin practicing daily self-care, nurturing their physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. The voice isn't just a fleeting moment. It becomes a compass, pointing them toward a life of alignment, where their actions, desires, and values are finally in harmony. This recovery, though miraculous, isn't about perfection. It's about transformation. The character is learning to live with greater intentionality, grace, and trust, knowing that their journey is guided by a power far greater than themselves. Where will this new sense of purpose lead them? What miracles await as they continue to follow the divine guidance lighting their path? Emerging from the depths of their crisis, the character stands on the other side of the storm, transformed. The survival itself feels like a miracle, a testament to their resilience and the divine guidance that carried them through. The pain and confusion of their breakdown have given way to an unshakable sense of inner peace. They feel physically revitalized, emotionally balanced, and spiritually awakened. The disconnect they once felt is replaced by an unyielding connection to their higher self and the divine forces that have been quietly steering them toward healing. This isn't just a recovery, it's a rebirth. The character no longer feels fragmented but whole, walking forward with clarity and purpose. They understand now that their struggles weren't punishments but profound lessons that unveiled their authentic self. As they reflect on their journey, the character recognizes the profound shift in how they view life. The relentless pursuit of success and external validation that once consumed them now feels hollow. Instead, they find fulfillment in authenticity, balance, and presence. Their understanding of self-worth has transformed. They no longer measure their value by accomplishments or others' opinions, but by their ability to live in alignment with their truth. The spiritual clarity they've gained reshapes their priorities, allowing them to approach life with gratitude and intentionality. Rather than resenting the crisis, they come to see it as a blessing in disguise, a painful yet necessary awakening. They feel immense gratitude for the clarity born from chaos, the light that pierced through their darkness, and the courage they found to face their truth. The character's heart overflows with gratitude for the unseen forces that guided them through their darkest moments. They recall the gentle whispers, the comforting presence, and the inexplicable calm that carried them when they could no longer stand on their own. Whether they perceive this as an angel, a divine spirit, or the voice of their higher self, they acknowledge its role in their healing. They offer thanks to this presence, to the universe, and to their own spirit for enduring and persevering. In this newfound state of gratitude, the character begins to nurture their connection with the divine. They might take up practices such as mindfulness, meditation, or prayer, ensuring that the bond they've discovered remains strong. These rituals become daily reminders of their journey, their resilience, and the divine support that continues to guide them. The path ahead is still unfolding, but the character walks forward with faith, purpose, and a deep appreciation for the life they now fully embrace. What other blessings await them on this path of authenticity and divine alignment? The journey is far from over, but now they know they'll never walk it alone.